beach.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And here she is. So that's my manual transmission. That's what we gotta take out. But we also gotta take out this subframe, the axles, the control arm, everything under. We gotta drop everything. But we gotta get to the motor mounts in the back, motor mounts in the front. Gotta take off my intake, gotta take off the ECU, gotta take off a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna get to it. I don't know when we're gonna finish. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but follow along, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this car rolling. Now that this area is clean, we got access to the motor mounts, or the rear motor mount. Okay, here's what we've done so far. We got the Y pipe out, and then next up, what we're gonna be doing is taking off the end links. So we're gonna take off the end link, and then after that, we're gonna drain the transmission through the plug, and then we're gonna start taking off the axles. All right, guys, I got a little bit carried away and didn't record when I took the axles out, but you guys should know how to do that. It's just those 3 bolts that you gotta take in the back and then this big one here and pull it out. That's pretty much it. So I went to Harbor Freight, got a transmission jack. I got an engine holder to hold the engine in place when I take the motor mounts off. And then my dad gave me his 4 jack stands so I can put it under the frame. So when I jack it down, because I'm using my jack stands. So yeah, I had to take off my white pipe. By the way, these might be for sale soon, the white pipe, because I'm getting a new one. And then the axles are out, everything. I drained all the fluid, you can see right there, from the transmission. So it's all good. I got a little more transmission oil from O'Reilly's. I got another set over there, so it's just that one I needed. Spacer came out, pretty much everything came out. That's what it's looking like. Disconnected the end link, disconnected the control arm. I mean, it's still on there, but it's disconnected. You can tell, you can see the bolt like just hanging right there. But yeah, guys, that's what we are doing. So next step is I'm gonna take these jack stands, put it under the control arm, or not control arm, put it under the subframe so it can hold one side, let it go. It's been a bit. We got an engine holder from Harbor Freight. We removed everything from here, the trace, the battery, everything. Intake's removed. Just disconnected my shifter. That's my short shifter. All the cables are disconnected. We found some half-ass jobs, you know, with the swap. So another right here. So I need about 2 new sensors with plugs and everything. So yeah, that's what happens when you let people work on your car and they just do what they want. But anyways, next up is remove the starter. I haven't been filming in detail because, well, for one, I don't think any of you guys would like really do this. But I also gotta rush because I gotta work and I gotta return my rental. Yeah. That's not the rental. That's the future white body race car. So I got my chains to hold that so I can undo the motor mounts. And the motor mounts are loose, right? Well, semi-loose. It's snug. Because I kind of untightened it just to make sure everything's good. I went through here and got it. So I got this. And then I got to chain that to hold it to this motor mount. And chain this to hold it to like something so I can hold the engine. And that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. All right. So there's holding the motor. It's kind of sketchy. There's nothing there. But guys, this is the first time I ever take out a subframe from anything. Honestly, first time, other than my alternator. I just changed my oil, alternator. I leave this for mechanic. I'm out of breath. This is very heavy, and I'm alone. Just need a whole bunch of jack stands. But I took the freaking frame off. The subframe, I took it off, guys. I took it off. We might clean it up a little bit. I guess whoever installed something here before lost the bolt, and they just left it there. So there's something loose there. It's all good though. These are new bushings. So supposedly. We're about to check everything out that the mechanic said he did. So once I get my other day, like once I get another car, I would like to do this again and change like those bushings. I don't know if these are bushings that can be changed. I don't know. But change, you know, things like that and just have the car running again. Because honestly, it's not that it's like super hard. It's just a lot of like the small things like this cable, that cable, whatever. Okay, time to take off the trans. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. And then we got several on top. And this is what the car looks like with no subframe. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Could use a little pressure wash, but I don't know. Hopefully there's nothing major in there, so gotta figure out how the heck to put this thing together. Well, I mean, like the strap, like I don't know how to put the strap. Oh, I should have just paid the $1,500 instead of me doing this. Nah, just kidding. All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. So, car is still disassembled. You guys can see everything there. That's holding it, so you know it's a little bit loose, so I don't have too much tension on that bar. You guys can see what's holding it is the wood with the transmission jack. I got my subframe all in the bottom. I just finished cleaning it. We found out what the issue was, and it is this little guy right here. Let's see if I take it off. So this is the slave with the line. So this is the slave with the line, and this is what's leaking. So I don't know if I showed you guys, but the way it works, you know, it goes in and out, obviously, you know, engage, disengage. Sorry, my neighbor's cutting the grass. There's the slave. Now, one of the things is when I got my swap, the guy who did it for me didn't shave down these tabs completely. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's sticking out a little bit here. This can be a little more back. This one can be a little more back right here. And yeah. Oh, also the line, let's see. It has like a little, it's a little hurt right here and a little hurt right there. So I don't know what it was rubbing on or whatever. So this plate is good. You can see it has a little nick because he just pushed it in there. He really didn't sit this flush right here. So, but yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what it was. So this is no longer good because it was leaking from the bottom. It's the seal that is behind this right here under it. It's the seal that was leaking. You guys can see it's actually still wet after I dried it. So I guess that little bit of liquid, it actually brought it out too. So we're just gonna leave this outside because we're gonna start grinding this thing down. Big thanks to my tuner at 835_6MT. So Gerson, shout out to you, bro, because he actually helped me out, diagnose everything. You know, we went step by step, check this, check that, video here, photo here, and then he, you know, he took his time, you know, showed me what it was, and look at that, it's all wet. Show me what it was, what to do, how to do it. Now, if you guys haven't seen what the mechanic did, so this right here is just pretty much rubber. You guys can see it's just rubber. It's supposed to have a pigtail, clip it on, and it's cool. So I had to yank out the wires, and then the other side, or the other side as well. That's what he did, or that's what they did, which is no bueno. So in box number 1, shout out to Gerson. He got me, well, he sent me a new slave. So this is what the new one looks like. That's my new slave. This is the old one. This is the version 1, version 2. Pretty much the difference is the green rubber boot. So this right here. We got this. We also got the new line. So we got a new line. We got a new slave. So we're good with that. And then just to fix what the mechanic made, we got some new pigtails made for the car, for the trans, so we can just clip it on. And I got my new sensors over there. I'll show you guys in a little bit. So I got these little things. It's like a file. I got the small one because what we're gonna do is, I don't even know if it works. I think there's a smaller one. We're gonna try to file this thing down, like, you know, we're gonna like just grind it, try to file it. I'm gonna get the bottom one here. I don't want to use like a grinder tool. I don't want to mess it up. So we're gonna use this. It's okay. It's working. I don't know if you guys can tell. So Gerson said, make it as flush as I can. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I pretty much grinded this down right here, made it flat. This one right here also. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. You know, we got the fluid right here. What we did. So here's what you're gonna do. So to find out if this was leaking, like through here, through the seal, I just dropped the crap out of it. Gerson told me to put this in here. It has liquid. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does have liquid because obviously it's coming out wet. It has liquid, and then he pretty much told me to pump it. So I'm pumping it. And then we will check for any leaks through the bottom or wherever. So we're checking through for leaks and stuff like that. It was just like pretty much keep pumping. So what we did when we did it the first time, it actually did start leaking a little bit and it got wet. That's pretty much what we did. Let me not spill this thing right here. I got this one like really far. You can see that. Same thing here. You can see how far this one is. Okay, so what happened is my tuner called me. He's the one guiding me through all of this. So I cleaned. Let me see. I don't want to dirty it. No, he said no rocks, no nothing. But you guys see the metal part. This is all clean. I cleaned it. I have it in a towel so it doesn't get dirty. This was on top with those bolts. I can't lose the washer, so I'm not even touching that. This is the part that's broken. We got the new part. So this is no good, no bueno. But I don't know. Let's keep this for a little bit. I want to try something. But yeah, now we get the wire brush and we just start cleaning like all the bolts. Like all the bolts, we start cleaning them. Take everything off. I couldn't film because he was on the line showing me everything. So just trying to get this thing out of here. So we cleaned everything, put some Loctite on the fittings and everything. You guys can see the blue Loctite right there. So everything is tight. Now I gotta clean the trans and put it back on. These are the process, all the steps I gotta take. Now we just gotta clean the trans, get these little dirt and all that stuff out, all these little metal shavings so nothing will happen. Everything should be good. Everything is flat. And then on the next episode, we're gonna be putting the transmission back on the car. Just remember guys, God is good. Put God first always. Thank him for everything, even for the bad stuff. I thank him for all this that happened because it taught me a lot. I learned a lot, but I'm gonna catch you guys later. Next episode, we're gonna be putting it back in the car. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace.